Well, I just got to be honest with you, everyone. I woke up this morning and chose violence. And so we're here at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale, and we're going to talk about putting it on the timer, malfunction clearance. Tap, rack, reassess, or delete the tap. Let's put it on the clock. Today's episode is supported by DroneQuote, a veteran-owned business that's a champion for homeowners in the solar and roofing world. These guys are all about honesty, integrity, and doing what's right for the customer. They get you multiple quotes from top installers backed by a 30-year warranty. They even use drones to inspect your roof before and after installation to hold installers accountable. If you value straight answers and want an advocate on your side, don't go solar without DroneQuote, your dedicated homeowner advocates for solar installations nationwide. Hit the link in the description to find out more. So it's gun, dude, like dogma, okay? That what's the position if I have a malfunction in the gun? And everyone in the universe, tap the base plate on the magazine, then run the action, rack, and then bang is what a lot of people say. Tap, rack, bang, okay? Who got me thinking about this a little while ago, though, is Bill Blowers. Bill says, you know what? I always make sure my magazines are inserted. My magazines are always inserted, so I don't tap. I know my magazines work. But of course, that causes butt hurt on the internet. So I'm going to give you a little bit of my data, here what I've seen, where this comes from, why people do it, and what real world stuff is, and then we'll put it on the clock too and see if it's a big deal. Because number one, I think this comes from the war in Iraq, okay? And it comes from the M16 rifle is where it comes from. Because when they first went to war in Iraq, they were using old school GI magazines that had non-anti-tilt followers. So they had tilting followers, little crappy old US GI mags. When you're out in the desert, you're out in the dust, in the sand and all that crap. And that little fine sand gets down in your mags and all that crap. So you get in a gunfight, they're running their magazines, and all of a sudden it goes to crap. Well, the gun mouths because the magazine has jammed up and has seized, and so then they're not getting it fed. Well, what's the solution for that? Whack that magazine hard, and probably it shakes all the crap loose out of it, and now the magazine starts feeding again. You run the action and you go to work. Same thing in their Beretta M9s, right? So they're running M9s, those old crappy magazines, and you bang that magazine really hard and the gun can run again. Of course, are they running a whole lot of pistol rounds in Iraq? No. If you're running your pistol in Iraq with a bunch of buddies with their guns, you got trouble, right? You're right here in River City. So no, so that's where that comes from, I think, and then that's almost 25 years old now. It comes home to the U.S. because those war fighters come home, they become cops, they become firearms instructors, and so they're like, dude, you have a malfunction, tap, 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 and they bring it to their pistols as well. Well, I can tell you that I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of malfunctions on the big YouTube channel, right, on the main active self-protection channel. And I have seen precisely once, where a malfunction had a guy who had already won his gunfight. He went bang, 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 and then the gun went click. Something he did let the magazine drop, and it stayed halfway in the gun. Then he ran the action, and it went click again. He'd already won his gunfight, so it didn't cost him anything, okay? Every other time I've seen a problem, I've seen plenty of people get a gun out, and it goes bang in the magazine. I've seen a couple times, magazine hits the deck. Okay, and that's a problem, but no amount of tap is going to help you with a magazine on the floor, okay? What's the true answer here? Make sure your magazine's inserted all the time, okay? Make sure your magazine's inserted all the time. And if you do that, and I've seen tons of people have a malfunction in the gun, delete the tap, just run the action, just rack, back in the fight, and it works, okay? I've seen that, I would say, over 100 times. In the thousands and thousands, 55,000 defensive encounters that I've analyzed on camera. And so I've seen it, I would really honestly guess 100 times. And it's worked every time but one. So now some people are like, yeah, but John, that one time, man, that one time. So you better tap because you're going to be that one. Look, man, out of 50,000 plus gunfights, I've seen maybe 100 malfunctions. So gunfights, small fraction of life. Malfunctions, small fraction of gunfights. Tap needed, tiny fraction of that. So you're time splitting down to like the 0.00001% need. Okay, but I also want to see how much time it takes. So you might say, yeah, but it takes so little time, it's okay. Does it? Well, let's put it on the clock and see. So all we're going to do for this is we're going to unload the chamber and put the magazine back in the gun. So no round in the chamber. Okay, and we are going to then just simulate. Okay, we know we have to load the gun. So something went click in the gun when we wanted to bang. But we're going to simulate that with a beep. Okay, so rather than a trigger press, we're going to get a beep. And at that beep, then the first time we're going to do that, we're going to go tap real hard. Now, if you're going to tap, I don't want to see no little sissy tap. Okay, I don't want to see no little patty cake tap. If you're going to tap that freaking magazine, you freaking beat it like it owes you money, because you're trying to get up any problems that are in there. Tap that sucker like it owes you money. Which version of the rack do I want to do? The cycle the action? I don't care. Okay, power stroke, so that means you come over the top, grip, hold of it with both hands, push and pull and let go and get back. That's great. If you are more tap and pinch, okay, so you are inboard and pinch, I tend to like inboard and pinch because I'm left-handed, and that orients the action, the ejection downward for me, whereas for you righties, it'll put it up, so keeping over the top kicks that this way. I know some people that'll even go that way so that it goes down. I don't care which one of those you do, okay? I just want to see the time on that. Make sense? Let's get a timer here. Let's try some taps and then some non-taps and see what it does. God, shut up, John. Let's shoot. Okay, that's emptito. Put that back in. Now I know I have a malfunctioning gun, right? So I have a malfunctioning gun. There. Shirt. What the heck is happening here? Now, again, no amount of anything but a rack is there is going to do that, but I'm going to let her give me a beep, and then once she does, I'm just going for an A-zone hit is all I'm doing here, okay? So I'm going to, these first three, I'm going to do it 3 times and tap, rack, and then get an A-zone hit. Tap, rack, get an A-zone hit. Tap, rack, get an A-zone hit. And then we'll kind of see what our average time is. Then we'll do 3 more without the tap and see what the time difference is and see if that matters, okay? All right, Des, give me a buzz.
All right, shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Okay, what do I get there?
1.82.
182. Okay, let's. All right, we'll just let the gnomes eat that one so we can do this a little bit more quickly.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Okay, good A-zone hit.
1.84.
8.4. Oh, let's gotta unload.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Okay, that was a Charlie, but I'm gonna take it anyways, probably a little faster.
1.47.
Yeah, 147. Okay. All right, now, so we had a 1.8, a 1.8, and a 1.5 basically. Okay, so we're somewhere in that like 1.6 probably average, 1.65 average. Let's see what it does. And again, I beat that magazine like it owed me money. I did 2 with the overhead and 1 with the pinch. Okay, so let's see what we do if we delete that.
All right, shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. 144.
144. Okay, so that was akin to my fastest with the other one. I don't think this was the fastest. Okay, so
shooter ready.
ready.
Stand by. 131.
131. Okay.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. 122.
Okay. So it's shaving. My guess would be here somewhere around a quarter second off, somewhere in that ballpark. I mean, I'm a 1.4, 1.3, 1.2. So I'm probably in the 1.3 range, whereas the other ones I'm probably in the 1.5, 1.6 range. So I'm a quarter to 0.3 seconds. I don't know, is a quarter second a significant amount of difference?
I mean, it can be.
I've seen gunfights won and lost in tenths.
Yeah.
So that might be. Is it worth it to you? I'm not telling you what to do in this one, by the way. I'm just getting some data. You want to try it?
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
It's Destiny. She's shooting company ammo. She's like, I'm just going to dump it on the ground. It's cool, man. It's 3 bullets.
All right.
All right, these first 3, tap.
Okay.
Okay, so when you get a beep, you're going to tap the base plate really hard, run the action really hard, and then get a shot in the A zone.
Okay. And am I going from low ready?
Yeah, just on target, because again, so you're simulating clickety, right? So you've got an empty chamber. We know that. Your action sign is the go signal. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, Okay, very good. 3 flat. Okay, unload the chamber again. Okay, pull that magazine, make sure it's inserted. Very good. See, good job. All right, again, you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, 2, 4, 5. One more time. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, 2, 2, 1. She's getting used to it a little bit, right? This is something she hasn't worked on a bajillion times.
Yeah.
So let's do one more because you had a 2, 4, 5 and then a 2, 2, 1. Let's give you a third one there, so we've kind of got some on that. I think that 3-second one was a bit of an aberration,
Yeah.
honestly. Okay?
I couldn't get my hand back on there.
Yeah, I get it. One more. You ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Yeah, there we go. 195. So we're about a 2-2 average. All right, let's go ahead and unload it again. Now we're going to do it no tap. Don't worry, everybody. We'll pick up all this wasted ammo on the ground when we're done. Okay, no tap this time. Run the action and get a hit in the A zone. Okay,
Right.
are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 182. Okay, let's set it up again. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Couldn't find my dot on that.
195.
Yeah, I got it right
Okay,
at the
one
end.
more time.
I'm out on this one.
So you have any more?
Yeah. Somewhere back here.
Wait, unload your chamber first. There you go. Good job checking it. Okay, one more time. You ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Oh. 2, 3, 9. I think you hesitated there.
I
huh?
did.
Let's give it another try.
I was like, wait, am I
Wait.
tapping? Am I not?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Wait, what's my name?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the beep just makes your thought vacuum, right?
Stupid.
Okay, here we go. You ready to do? You
Yes.
understand? No tap, rack, and go.
Got
You
it.
ready? Stand by. It's fine. She had one in there. No big deal. 189. Go ahead and holster up. So you're around 1.8 or so without it, and at fastest 2 with it. 2.2 is probably more like it. So you're about 0.3, 0.4 faster without it. So do you think, what do you think if you, God forbid, had a malfunction in a gunfight? You think you're going to tap or not?
I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I don't. I know that, like, even just at the range, if I've been shooting and it malfunctions, I just always go straight to racking.
That's what I do too. Again, I know my magazine's inserted. I shoot an HK, so I got a paddle mag release, and I know that I haven't bumped or jostled it loose, so I'm not going to. I'm not telling you what to do here. I would encourage you to put it on the clock. To some people, they go, a quarter second's not that much time. Gosh, man, I've timed enough for real gunfights. A quarter second feels like a lot of time to me, so I think it's enough time difference to me that I want that quarter second if shots are flying, if we're on a 2-way range. But you guys do you. Hey, good shooting today.